What's up, everybody? My name is Mr. Grumbly, and today we're back with a video that is kind of spooky. Over the past week, we caught something on the security camera down at the workplace. So today, I want to show you what we got. To give you guys some backstory on what's going on here before I switch over and show you the first video. Here in the recent past, because of the way things are in the world, my wife has been coming down to work to do a lot of the paperwork after hours. So in order to make herself feel more secure, she goes in and locks the front door and then goes back into the office and locks the doors to the office from the inside as well, which I don't blame her. I would do the same thing going down there late at night. It's not a horrible place, but it is dark and rather spooky sometimes. It is a rather large shop. We have 1, 2, 3 full-size bays on the front, 1, 2, 3 more full-size bays on the back of the shop, plus a full-size spring shop on the side. So it's a pretty big place. April 9th, 2020, she went down there and talked to the guy that's doing our cleaning down at the shop, and he got done and went ahead and left, and she went ahead and locked herself in the office and started getting ready to do paperwork. And that's when she caught something out of the corner of her eye, and she caught a glimpse of what I'm going to show you. So it is pretty interesting. And first I want to flip over and I'll give you guys a base video of what everything looks like. That way you know what the shop looks like and what the cameras look like in a normal setting before I flip over to the weirdness to show you. So let's go ahead and flip over to the first video. This is a shot of the back door. On the, can I see the cursor? Oh yeah, I can see it right here. This rack over here where this truck is, this is our frame rack. This right here in the middle, this is a big hydraulic press that we use to press bushings in and out of stuff. Technical mumbo jumbo, blah blah blah. This is another bay where we pull in big trucks or cars to work on them. The distance from this camera to the ground is about 10 to 12 feet. Maybe even as high as 14 feet. So it's pretty high. So we'll play the clip here. As you can see, it's just normal, nothing out of the ordinary, and that's just what the shop looks like on a normal night. I know they're getting ready to shut down the lights here in a few minutes, so this same shot I'm getting ready to show you on the next one is the same camera later. See, that was 2106, so this is like, what, 14 minutes later, something like that. So this is what a normal shot of this area looks like at night. We'll play it, and as you can see, there are some dust particles. Pretty sure you can see that. I hope you can see that. So, and you know, the dust particles, you can see that they move around pretty normally. There's nothing crazy going on about that. The camera was upside down before this event took place. I think because one of the guys was up there trying to fix one of the doors, the big bay doors next to it, and the door had come off the track, so we had knocked the camera upside down and we just hadn't fixed it yet. So what we're seeing here is that press, the hydraulic press, it's upside down. The frame rack is on this side, and the empty floor or bay is on that side. So there's a big bay door behind each one of these, the frame rack and the bay over there. What you see here is the back end of a little cargo trailer that we had up on the front end rack that we were fixing. The reflection is obviously the license plate here, There's the tail lights, those are upper cargo marker lights, and then down here is, I believe, either a small chrome piece or a reflective tape of some kind. But that's just to give you kind of placing of where everything is at. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play the clip. Everything's pretty normal down over here. The light movement on that side, that is my wife. She's walking into the office after she said bye to our cleaning person. So she's going in there, and you'll notice the time is going to jump because I wanted to give you a comparison of what normal darkness looks like in the shop versus somebody with a light source coming through and emitting light in certain ways. So this clip, see there's a little insect that flew in and out of camera right there. Normal dust. Nothing is out of the ordinary. Clip 3, shows you some normal dust movements as far as I can see. If anybody sees anything else in any of these clips, point them out to me. Let me know. It's very interesting. So this is clip 4. Clip 4 and 5 is where it starts to get weird. As you can see, we are at 22:37, so that'd be 10:37 at night. And right now my wife is in the office up there getting ready to do paperwork and stuff. So play this clip, and I can't remember if the weirdness is on clip number 4 or clip number 5. This is where you start seeing some very weird dust particle movement. This clip itself is almost 56 seconds, or it is 56 seconds. But see, it's just weird the way the dust moves. It doesn't move the way, and then that thing, that's the thing. That is such weirdness. There's such weirdness. It's freaking crazy, dude. It's freaking crazy. But it doesn't really emit light from anywhere else. Like we're gonna watch that again. We're gonna pause it. Because it's like if it was a rat tail or something, it'd be long and thin. I mean, and because of the way these cameras are, they emit light. And it's just so weird. Back it up one more time. It is like one of the weirdest things we've ever seen. Like we've seen other video clips on our own security camera where we thought it was movement. It was just a spider web. But this camera is on a flat wall. And there's nothing hanging down by any of the walls to interfere with what the camera's seeing. And like it's empty there. There's no vehicles in that bay. There's nothing. And seeing, I mean, just looks like a bar of light. Like even it's just so weird. Like it looks like a long finger with no knuckle. Just shoot. And then the way it pulls back is just super weird. And then it seems to flash away. And you can tell there's some kind of ambient light source coming from somewhere, but there's nothing else to see. I've checked on every other camera angle. There's nothing to see from, there's a camera up by the door where my wife comes in and out of. And it didn't record anything, any movement at that time, so it was blank. Camera on the outside of the door didn't show anything. Like nothing. And then this is clip 5, and this shows some more weird dust movement. But then that's pretty much it. That's it. I mean, seeing that the dust movement looks like spider webs, but I mean, I showed all the guys at work and they climbed up there and they couldn't find anything. I mean, there's no spider webs, no nothing. The camera is between two big bay doors with a lot of open areas for wind and stuff to get through, so I understand that there's going to be dust and stuff like that, but I mean, the openings aren't big enough for sparrows to get through, so it's not like something is going to bring in stuff. And this goes back to the normal clip. So yeah, it's, if this camera was upside down, I wonder if I can flip it upside down. Okay, so look, so we got it flipped upside down. So this would be the same view, more or less. I guess the camera was angled more out towards the shop now, or it was in the clip, which means that you would have to be even taller, because now the camera's angled more down. But this just shows you in the light, which, wow. This just shows you in the light where this would have to come from. Like, I have no idea. So that's about it. That is the extent of the weirdness. So what do you think? Pretty freaking weird? I think it's pretty freaking weird. I know it definitely freaked the hell out of my wife. It's definitely odd. Most of the guys at work are usually at least raise an eyebrow to it. So I have no idea what it is. It is definitely weird. If anybody knows the video clips that look similar, I mean, to me it looks like somebody is swinging around like they're swinging around one of those light sticks. And then they just poke it into view and then pull it back out, but that's weird. I mean, I've seen different insect movement on camera, and it did not look like much of an insect to me. I have no idea what it looked like. It looked like a finger with no knuckle. A really, really long finger with no knuckle. Like I said, it's way too high for somebody to be like poking a stick through the door or anything like that. You'd have to be on a ladder on the other side, which means that you would have seen something on the camera on the other side, but there's no movement, nothing. It's very, very, very odd. So, if you got any ideas, suggestions, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear back from anybody, everybody. So, but other than that, still trying to stick with a schedule to upload at least one video every Saturday. I'd like to start uploading some more videos maybe throughout the week if I can. I'm going to consider them bonus videos. I'm not going to consider them part of my normal schedule, or posting schedule. But we'll see. I'm striving hard, trying to keep motivated, all that good stuff. So Also, leave a comment how I'm doing. Hope you guys are staying entertained. Hoping I'm staying loud enough, staying entertained enough. I don't want to come off as monotone. I know I have a hard time staying one level. I would like to stay this level and be dark and mysterious my entire life. But that just can't happen. Better you are expressing yourself and staying open, better you can succeed through life. So you can relate with people, people can relate with you, and everybody wants to feel like they're related to. Oh, that's right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, hit that wonderful bell next to the buttons. Keep the algorithm happy or satiated. It's a very, very big word. Not even sure if I know how to spell it. Satiated. S A T